Welcome back to everyone to part 2 of Assassin's Creed Origins walkthrough. So after we left off on yesterday's walkthrough, I said that I was just going to do some side quests just to get my character level up. So as you can see there up in the top right hand corner now that he's level 16. Also as well, what I have done is just found some new items. So a video will come as well for the long drink on how you can get a exotic item for that. In that case here, I got this bow here, which is great. Also, you can see as well, just doing some side quests, I've got some shields, and also as well, once you can go to the blacksmiths, you can start upgrading your items as well. So like I said, yeah, I just did some side quests there. So we'll just continue off where we left now, which is the main story here, which is the False Oracle. So this is a main quest level 5. So I'm currently at level 6, and it does give you a fair amount of XP, this one as well. So we'll crack on with where we were. So it looks like I was brought into combat there. I'm just going to move out the way because it looks like it's not spawning this mission until bringing. So we're going to call in Saul. So we're going to have a look what we got. So a few enemies already around this. So there he is there, moving up. So we've got quite a few enemies in here that we need to take care of. Right, let's make our way in then and see what we can do. So we know that there's a guy right here. Question is, can we get him from up here?
Is anyone there? If I wasn't a priest, I'd bash in all your skulls. Is someone there? Damn you all! Is anyone there? If I wasn't a priest, I'd bash in all your skulls.
So we'll free this prisoner here.
Are you alright?
There are other priests taken. 4 of them.
Stay hidden until you can slip out of the temple.
So as part of this one is that we also need to free, obviously, these priests as well then.
Hey!
Okay, I'm just going to come back to that. Oh, didn't even see him. Where did he come from? Right, so what does this say? So beneath Ammon, the power of the gods has been stood in stone capped by great hands, the first gods of the last gods. He holds up his trapped fire, can claim souls of 1,000. Those who came before gave us these stones, gave us the perfect light wrapped in eternity. Nut and Jeba wed in this chamber, all beasts bow, all our slaves inside the womb of creation, that all creation, all knowing, live inside these pieces. So that's all you can do is just read it then. It's not actually allowing me to take anything. That was quite cool. Not that I wanted to do that, because I wanted to just check what treasures are up here as well. So in each place that you go to as well in terms of missions, it's not just about killing the people as well. There's treasures that you've got to try and find, and obviously the more treasures and the side quests that you can do within those missions actually give you extra XP and bonuses.
Please, let me out. My family needs me.
This way, brothers!
It's still very difficult to try and get used to the new system that they've used in terms of the weapons and the fighting on here, but I do like the scenes. You know, they're pretty good.
Bayek? Is that you? Get me out of here! Thanks be to Amun you came along, Bayek.
Hide right here. Lasata, no one's around. Get away from the temple.
I light the beacon!
Bayek, I am still here. Don't throw them back this way.
All right. What happened?
Excellent.
Hey, hold on! We have the edge.
You have returned.
To right your wrong.
I die my work unfinished. So close. close. So very close to ushering in the perpetual rule of the strong and virtuous. Virtue! What will give us the power of the gods? What is one boy?
What is one boy?
Papa?
So close. Hey, one more.
Okay,
Hey,
well, I can try. This way, I'll get two.
sure.
Well,
Up, strong. Ready?
yes. Oh, you made me miss. You. Remu, come here. I found a hyena cave. A real one? Yes.
Go ahead.
You're gonna love it. There's like 16 hyenas, and they're so dark and scary. Well, you know what? I'd rather go hunt with my papa. You always get too scared.
Hey. Hey. Let's go on a real hunt. Huh?
All right.
Come.
What are we hunting?
The Oracle wants the pelt of an ibex stag for the ceremony.
You will stand next to the pharaoh, won't you, Bayek? You're the Magi.
When I'm Magi, I'll stand next to the pharaoh.
You'll never be Magi. You're too scared.
That's not true.
What about the hyena cave?
Shut up.
Enough, you two.
The sand is so hot on my feet.
Sometimes they light on fire. It makes you faster.
I want my feet to light on fire.
So it seems that we have a flashback here that we've been brought into.
Can I come?
Your mother's waiting for you.
All right. See you at the ceremony, Hamu.
Bye, Chandra.
The herd is around here. We don't want just any stag. We want the pack leader.
Which one is he?
Big, giant horns.
So there's our target there. So like I was saying, yeah, it seems that this is a flashback
Senu, come to me.
to where we
Who
are.
are you calling Senu?
Chandra told me I should steal his feathers so that my weighing ceremony gets me to the field of reeds.
Anubis weighs your heart against a feather. You cannot tamper with this weighing ceremony. It is sacred. See? My eyes and hand are in line with the arrow. That is the only way to shoot. Hit!
Did you hurt him?
A clean shot to the heart hardly hurts at all. Let us get that pelt. We will take this to the Oracle before it gets dark.
One day, I want to shoot an arrow through the sun.
You can. Your arrow will have to become Senu.
Imagine, all my arrows are Senus. Then I'll be able to hunt anything.
You said you'd like to see the Pharaoh up close.
Yeah,
What if you stand with me by his side?
can I do that?
As my son and the future Magi, yes.
Papa, what is a Magi really?
The first Magi was a protector of the Pharaoh. But now, it means you must protect all the people of Egypt. Not just protect them, but work for their well-being.
Oh, Papa, I'm so excited to be Magi one day. You know all the secrets of Siwa. What if I never grow up to be a Magi?
Of course you will. You are my son.
But I get scared.
Hold on. Let's go this way.
I try to be brave, but sometimes it's hard.
When I was about your age, sometimes I got scared too. Your grandfather was a well-known Magi, and he wanted me to bring honor to the family when I succeeded him.
Yeah?
One day, he took me up this way. At the top, he said something to me. A single word.
What did your father say?
Jump. Don't think so long. Jump.
Yes, Papa.
Trust me, you can.
I do. I will.
Jump then. Come back. You're not ready.
I can do it, Papa. I can.
Shut up, you filthy little shit!
Help! Help me! That's Shanjira.
I said shut up!
Run home to your mother. Chenzera will be fine. I will take care of it.
Medjay Bayek!
Go, now.
I'm scared. I don't want to go home alone.
Emu, just do what I say, please. Go!
Medjay Bayek!
I'm indeed Medjay here. Who summons me?
Sheath your weapon and follow me.
You said you only wanted to talk to him. Oh!
Come!
Who are you to give commands to me?
You piece of shit! We don't have time to piss away!
I will wing the bastard!
Make a sound and you're dead.
What took you so long?
Didn't want to be seen, sir. Kept to the shadows.
Just wanted to ask him a question. What have I done?
Quiet!
Enough delay! Come!
See that no one comes in.
Camel, are you hurt?
Go ahead. Try it your way.
I'll leave my son out of this!
Your son has something to explain to you. Would the Ibis show him the orb? We believe we need this to enter the vault. This is a waste of time! The boy is frightened. It's all right.
Papa, they need you to tell them about the vault. They need to know how to use this.
As measure, you must have some clue or key or legend that explains its use.
I don't know anything about this vault! Please leave my son out of this!
He will be discovered. Quickly! Talk to your son. If the vault isn't open when we return, you'll never see him again.
Papa! 'Cause I know. 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 'Cause I know did what you said, but...
It's all right, son. No?
Papa, I can get it to you.
What? No! Hemu, don't!
They're going to hurt us.
Hemu, Hemu!
This foolish waste of time!
Hemu!
Out of time? Tell us!
So, I don't know.
We must go now. I will cut the heart from the boy.
No, wait.
He will never know the afterlife.
No, I will tell you. I will tell you. No.
Stalling for time. What's this? Stop! This is madness! The snake takes that as your answer.
No! Hemu!
Shoot him!
We thought you were dead. You could not even save your own son. You are no one. Bayek of nothing. Father to nobody!
And here is your nobody! May the Hidden One greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
Well done, my friend. Our hero returns. You brought joy to Siva.
I should get to Alexandria. I need to see Aya.
Don't be in too much of a hurry. Siva will always need its Magi.
But you are the protector here now. I'm always pleased to help.
Come see me when you are certain you are ready to go. We will drink beers to our friendship, huh?
So that was the Abyss killed, and a bit of a backflash there to actually what happened. So I wasn't actually expecting that for him to actually kill his son. So that was quite a good flashback there. So it starts giving you the background of the story to it, and it seems that our next quest now takes us on to maybe another part. But as you can see from yesterday's video, this is the biggest map that Assassin's Creed has ever made. In any of their games, so it's going to be a long series, but we'll continue going through, and we'll head on to our next main story.
I brought Hemu here not so long ago. My son, you wanted the stars. The stone circles show the gods' places in the sky. And your grandfather once told me they also show our place in the world.
I'm going to find every stone circle, the Sphinx and the pyramids too. And I'll find my place.
and you will have them.
Second part of this walkthrough now, we just continue with the main story after I have just completed some side quests. And this one is we're going to leave Swire and speak to Hepzibah before we leave. So it looks like we're heading into a new province.
Be sure you are ready before you go.
I must leave Siwa. There are others to whom I must deliver justice. Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya has been tracking them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great Library?
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word. Serapis.
Serapis? The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course, I see.
And Bike, do something about that beard.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oh shit! Layla, you need a refill on cyclosporin. Stat. Layla, wakey wakey! Don't make me come down there. Layla? Layla? Come on back. Layla, are you with me? Habibti.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, you need to take a break. The Animus is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but your kidneys aren't. Go add more cyclosporin before they shut down.
Yes, Nurse Geary.
That's Medical Officer Geary to you. So? How did it go?
My mods are holding. Subject's memories are perfectly clear. If this doesn't convince Abstergo to give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
Amazing! Who do you have in there?
His name is Bayek of Siwa. The death of his son turned him into a killer.
Think you'd be of interest to Abstergo?
Don't start.
You know, they're not going to be happy with how he handled this assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well, this time you lit the book on fire and then stomped on it. Anyway, none of this will matter if you're comatose. Now go get that cyclosporin.
Okay, so it looks like we have found the character Layla by the looks of it, who is playing in the Animus. So
got the cyclosporin.
2cc should do it. Don't forget the alcohol wipe. I wish I was there to help.
You do a good job looking after me, even from the hotel. And I know how you like your aircon.
So we can turn to the ammo in a second, but I'm just going to have a quick wait. We'll have a look around to see what's going on. So this is quite great. So you can have a look here at pictures and different things. Let's have a look at mail. So this is all the different mail here, so you can find out the backstory. I'm not going to go through each one of these for you. You know, obviously take your time if that's your thing and you want to have a look and read through them. So we've got notes here on Bayek as who we're playing. What we think, there's intros, files. Yeah, so like I said, just take your time and have a look through all these here, and should you wish, and have a read through them. What else we got around you?
1 bar. No, half a bar.
Should have got a Nokia 3210. Those phones still go. So I'm guessing this is outside of where we are in the cave. I don't want to wander too far on that basis, so we'll crack on with the Amnes and we'll head back in to the second part of the story.
Going back in. This is so badass.
Be careful.
So what I think is great
I must protect this great land.
about this
Alexandria
is
where the snake thrives and Aya lives. I must find them both. Yamu, home to my old friend Menehet. He will be in the temple. He always is.
So what's great about this is that it, you know, you're seeing probably the first of the assassins, because all the others, you know, have played a lot after, you know, during the Roman times, and this is well before all that. So we've got a new region here. Let's have a look what we got. So as always, what I'll do is continue with the main story on this one, and I will do all the side quests off stream. Just keep leveling up my character. So we'll click on with this one. So ambush in the temple. So Bayek visits the Amu temple to catch up with his old friend. So let's go and see what all this is about. Hopefully as well we can get a horse soon instead of this camel. It looks a bit dead, don't it? Seems happy enough though. I'm just going to leave the camel here. So you got another Papyrus puzzle on this one. to collect, which is great, and I'm sure if you may have already seen my other video on the first one, so we'll obviously get the second one up as well.
Bayek, what good fortune! I thought it would be years before we saw you again.
Hail in peace, Menahet. How is your family?
The children seem to grow larger by the minute. My wife and I have our hands full. And you? Is there any news of...
None.
I forget myself. There are so many things in your life best not spoken of. Forgive me.
I see by your garb that you have been promoted.
Ah, yes. The High Priest, in his grace, made me his second. And my rank is not the only thing he has changed. You must see the temple.
You will give me a tour?
Of course. At the moment of your pleasure. Ready to see our beautiful temple?
After you, Menahet. Or is it servant of the goddess?
Menahet will do for one as good as family.
This is far from the sorry ruin of my last visit.
Yamu now plays constant host to ceremonies showing our rustic way of life, which attract many visitors with more gold than sense.
A description well suited to Alexandrians. How does this sit with your faith?
I confess that my...
Vanquished by a gang of ruffians, huh? Silent as kept.
Uncle Bayek! Uncle Bayek! Hello, Uncle.
Jewels of my life, why have you left your mother's side?
Pick me up, Uncle Bayek!
See now, there's no need to attack a man from behind. We're not numbering him 4 to 1. Huh?
You taught us to secure every advantage possible over Attainer's foe.
Yes. And I am very dangerous! Hide well, for the wanderer stalks your path!
So now we got to try and find his children. So where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd they go? So there they are, but also, as well, is the scroll, which is right there. Okay, can I not get the scroll at this stage then? Maybe is it here? Yes, a few hundred meters northwest of the temple of Screaming Yamu, which resides by the Lake Moses, is a great place to go for a date. Full of palm trees and surrounded by desert, one rock fence is built and closed off, no exit, find me there. So what we'll do is we will do that as a separate video to find the latest weapon. And like I said, these can be anything from exotic to legendary, and they can give you anything random, so you're not guaranteed to get the same each time or as each player as myself. So in the last one that I got, I did get the legendary crossbow.
Hey, you found me. Your turn to hide.
Come away from there, Nyla. You're getting in the priest's way. What? Nyla, are you following me?
You might get lost without me. It's a big temple.
Keba, what in the name of the gods are you doing down there?
I wanted to hide, but now I can't get back out. I'm scared.
Stay calm. I will help you out of there.
Okay, so these break through the wall.
This way.
Thank you, Uncle Bayek.
Go straight home to your mother. She will be worried.
You might get lost without me. It's a big temple.
And just 2 more kids to find. So we got one at the top there, and we got one just through here.
Beast, you will meet your end at the hands of the mighty gladiator's body.
Sorry! Stay back! Your father wants you to go home.
And I prefer to stay with you.
And just the last child up here.
Asina, you must come down from here.
This would be a good place to watch the stars.
Only the priests are permitted here. You know that.
Yes, but I want to see...
Hush. Come down now. You can watch stars from the riverbank. That's the last of the children. But I will tell Menehet that the children are safe.
Look at this. Fraud abounds in your market. And you claim you can do nothing?
The dealings of the market are beyond me. Speak rather to the offending merchant.
Priest, you have proven as false as your mummies.
Menehet, your brood is delivered safely home.
Thank you, friend.
What did that fool want with you?
Some visitors, having purchased religious objects, are angry when our village has no more dead cats to serve them. Though not a merchant, I am often the means by which the aggrieved snuff their anger.
This matter needs a firm hand.
So the next part now is that we head to the market, which is a recommended rank 7. So at the moment we're pretty okay at rank 9. So feel comfortable in doing this. So I'd always recommend in doing the side quests as you're going through the story, just to keep your XP up and getting your rank, because it will help you instead of finding the missions later on that a little bit more difficult. But we're only 50 meters away now from the market, so we'll see what's going on here.
This looks like a giant made it.
These cat mummies are false!
Greetings. I am...
You have come to the right place, Neb. We have everything you could possibly want.
What I want is to ask about false idols sold at the market.
I have heard rumors of such, but there is nothing to them. Now leave if you want to avoid trouble.
Tell me of the fake mummies being sold here.
I have no desire to be dragged into this.
Menehet sent me. Your silence is an insult to his holy office.
I wish to anger neither him nor the gods. We are forced to sell items of lesser quality, or see our stalls destroyed.
Who is behind this?
I can say no more now. Let us meet tonight, where the village turns to farmland.
Here and back.
Please!
Just looking at it over in the distance is a pyramid and a ship, and apparently boats is something that they brought back in this as well that you can use during the game. I don't think it's going to be anything as great as how Black Flag was that they made, although I did love Brotherhood as well. But I think Black Flag for me is my favourite of the Assassin's Creed games. This one in terms of looks though is absolutely brilliant to play. When I played Black Flag, it was actually on the PS3 before it came out, and not on the PS4. What you can do as well is one of your abilities you can do is change day into night as well, or speed up time, which does help for these type of missions. However, if you haven't, then you can just continue to run around and do your side quests until it turns night. But as we're here, we'll speed up process. So it's not quite night yet, so I'll move forward a little bit more. Okay, that looks good to me.
My friend, I am glad to see you have kept our appointment. Come, sit with me and share a drink of wine.
I do not have time for that.
It is a beautiful night. Let us enjoy the coolness of the air for a moment before turning to business.
Merchant, I am not here to take in the air. Who is behind the traffic of false icons?
Well, you see, it is no simple story. There are many involved in this terrible affair, but they would all tell you the same thing. Pity the trusting man, for he suffers great pain. Seek evil, and you will always find it. Cannot wait to see what your guts look like. A path to knowledge is perilous. A man who fights as well as you can perhaps afford to be trusting.
Talk, or you will meet the same fate as your friends.
That will not be necessary. Among the dunes, southeast of here, is the bandit camp where the fake mummies are made. I suppose you would go and destroy it now.
Better I smash the camp than your head.
So I think that was quite obvious that it was going to be a setup.
What a disgrace.
Yes, I think that was obviously was going to be a setup here, so we just need to destroy the camp now. Which I'm guessing is going to be the last part of this mission. And it certainly will be the last part of part 2 of our walkthrough. Because the second part of those missions do require actually us to have a higher rank, so it's best in this area, once we do clear it, that I just spent some time just getting my rank up a little bit higher, just so you know we're not making the missions more difficult for ourselves than they actually need to be. And it just gives us a time to explore also this new part of the map that we've come to. Which, as you can see, is quite a distance from where we started, so we actually skipped over this whole place. So there's quite a few people down here. We'll try and sneak in as best as we can and try and deal with them. Obviously we've got the captain there as well that we need to take out.
They will attack on sight here.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Huh? Hey. Hey. Stop! Got you! Stop, you dead! There you are, dead! Dead!
So now that part's we obviously got to go back to my head now and obviously just tell him that we sorted this issue out. Okay, you do have these missions that sort of pop up as well around that do involve a killing. So we'll just quickly take care of this while we're here.
What is this?
And it looks like that was another assassin that had been killed. So that's something that we can do to carry on in just one of the side quests. Just finish the last part of the town / city that we were in and moved on to this new area. And like I said, as always, I'll keep these videos coming, so if you do enjoy them, be sure just to hit that like button. And we'll continue the whole walkthrough of Assassin's Creed. Also as well, what I am going to be bringing as well to the channel is the new South Park game as well. So obviously if you do want to see that as well, keep an eye on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to keep an eye out for all the new games. We also do as well have next week Call of Duty as well that's due to come out. So quite a lot of games to keep us busy over this little period, ready for next year's AAA titles. And speaking of new games that are coming out, what ones are you most looking forward to, and which ones would you like me to see bring up on the channel? Would you like me to see walkthroughs, or would you just like to see the highlights of those games? Just be sure to let me know in the comment section.
I've dealt with the trafficking. How can I ease the burdens of an old friend?
Tonight, we will stage a grand spectacle. Our goddess Sekhmet defends the people against Isfet's chaos.
But Pamu, our champion, is nowhere to be found. The High Priest will judge me responsible for his absence.
I'll have a look.
Sekhmet bless you. His home is near the market, but check the tavern first.
It pains me to ask you for a further favor.
Pamu does like a drink now and again.
So it does actually look like maybe that is the second part of the quest that we need to do for this guy. But like I said, I will bring you that one on the next one. So we have quite a few quests that we got to look at here. A few side quests as well, and events also as well that we need to do. But I'll bring you them again, hopefully within a few hours or tomorrow at the very latest. Again, don't forget to smash that like button if you are enjoying this walkthrough, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.